quiet town of Point Pleasant, West Virginia, ordinary people began seeing something extraordinary. A figure unlike anything they had ever known. A towering, winged creature with glowing red eyes. They called it the Mothman. For 13 months, sightings would terrify an entire community, leading to a disaster that killed 4 to 6 people. Some believe it was a warning, others a curse. And still, decades later, no one agrees on what really happened. It all began on November 15th, 1966. 2 young couples were driving near an abandoned munitions plant, a place locals called the TNT area. The plant, once used during World War II, had fallen silent. Its domed storage bunkers, now overgrown with weeds and brush, perfect for secrets to hide. That night, the couple spotted something moving near the road. A tall, gray figure, at least 6 to 7 feet, with massive wings folded behind its back, and eyes that glowed red even in the darkness. When their headlights hit the creature, it spread its wings and launched into the air, chasing the car at speeds over 100 miles per hour. The terrified couples drove straight to the sheriff's office. And that night, the legend of the Mothman was born. In the days that followed, more witnesses came forward. A contractor working nearby reported seeing a giant bird-like figure. His dog, left outside, vanished that same night. Residents described strange lights in the sky and menacing eyes watching them from the shadows. The local press seized the story. Headlines read, "Couples see man-sized bird creature something." Soon, nearly every night brought a new sighting. People described a being with a 10-foot wingspan, glowing scarlet eyes, and a presence that filled them with overwhelming dread. Hunters, teenagers, entire families reported seeing it. Even police officers admitted they couldn't explain what was happening. Explanations rushed in. Some believed it was a giant bird, perhaps a sandhill crane blown off course. Others said it was a barn owl, its eyes glowing red in headlights. But the size, the speed, the unnatural silence of its wings all defied those answers. For others, the Mothman was not an animal at all. It was a supernatural omen, a harbinger of doom, appearing before disasters to warn or to curse. On December 15th, 1967, 13 months after the first sightings, disaster struck. The Silver Bridge, which connected Point Pleasant to Ohio, collapsed during rush hour. 4 to 6 people were killed. In the aftermath, some insisted they had seen the Mothman perched on the bridge before it fell. To them, the creature had been a warning, a signal of impending tragedy. Others believed the Mothman caused the disaster, that its presence was not a warning, but a curse. Whether omen or executioner, the Mothman legend became forever tied to the Silver Bridge collapse. After the tragedy, reports of the Mothman slowed. The creature seemed to vanish, as if its purpose had been fulfilled. But around the world, similar sightings began to surface. In Moscow, some claimed a winged creature appeared before the 1986 Chernobyl disaster. In Mexico, it was said to be seen before the 2009 swine flu outbreak. If true, the Mothman is not just a local legend, but a global harbinger. Skeptics argue the truth is simpler. The area around Point Pleasant was home to owls, herons, and cranes. In fear and darkness, ordinary birds could have been mistaken for something monstrous. Psychologists suggest mass hysteria. One sighting spreads, and suddenly dozens more follow. But if it was only hysteria, how do you explain the bridge collapse? How do you explain witnesses who swore for the rest of their lives that they saw something real? Today, Point Pleasant embraces its dark history. Every September, thousands gather for the Mothman Festival. The town even built a statue of the creature gleaming metal wings outstretched. But behind the celebration lies a deeper truth. For those who lived through it, the fear was real. The losses were real. And the question remains, what was the Mothman? Whatever the truth, the people of Point Pleasant never forgot. And perhaps neither should we. Because if the Mothman truly is an omen, its return would mean one thing. Disaster is not far behind.